Alright. Go and sit next to Elliot. Let me know when you're sat down and ready.
Drink on water. I'm sorry.
Okay, you ready? Welcome. Wait, hold this for a bit. Welcome to this little funny video we're doing called the ABCs of Video Games. I'm your guy, Ryan.
Hello, I'm Ethan Keeler. I got a channel called Saturn Armchair. Subscribe. And I'm Elliot.
And us three guys are gonna do the ABCs of video games. I might cut that part out later, it's a bit cringy. Alright, so this game, you go through the ABCs of the alphabet.
The ABCs of the alphabet. Yeah.
And you make a game.
We've already got the game now.
You make games inside the game.
Oh shit.
Who's going first? Who's the youngest? Is it Elliot?
Nice me.
It's you. So, should we do 2 letters or 3?
Let's do 2 because then everyone gets.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Slightly, maybe.
Whoever gets Y and Z and W and X are gonna eat shit off.
They have to hang themselves on video. Okay.
Yearly.
Yeah, every year. This is the Glitch Time Fail show, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And we do it once a year. Or maybe not. Maybe we just do it whenever we want to. What do you think?
Whenever we feel like it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree. It's kind of crazy. That wasn't the plan. We're already off script, folks.
That's the way we work. And let me tell you, all those people out there, I got the key
To YouTube.
to YouTube.
Can we make people aware of the pain we're going through to get this recorded? And
Yeah. Why don't you tell them?
alright, so currently it's like, what is it? It's like 20th of July or something, around then.
21st, I think.
And we're going through a heat wave. And it's like 32 degrees outside currently, but we're in an insulated attic.
Yes.
So the air is just still and it's very muggy. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 35 degrees or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of us passes out and we have to do CPR.
I'm not doing it.
Is CPR the mouth to mouth or is it staying alive?
It's that, yeah.
Did you know the thing that if you do it to the rhythm of BG Staying Alive, that's supposedly what works. Right. This is why we're like taking ages to get to the point, but basically, would you say this is maybe the hottest it's been in England ever in your life?
Yeah.
One of the hottest, isn't
This
it?
is the hottest I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Let's bloody begin.
Fucking go.
Ethan's gonna start.
Does everyone remember what we're doing? Right. So I've got to think of a. Wait. Did we say, did we say 2 letters or 3? I can't remember. 2. 2. Okay. So I've got to start by thinking of a game, making up a game with the initials AB.
I've already thought of one.
Fuck. Okay, my game is going to be called All Star Barry, right? And it is about you are up and coming, inspiring rock star Barry, and you've got to go on an X Factor style journey through superstardom in order to find to start your music career. And there's lots of twists and turns, and the judges turn out to be very evil.
Let's say we also have to say what the genre of the game is.
Right. Okay. So
It sounds like it could be an RPG
Yeah, so it would start off like, you know, those games where you've got to press certain keys and do like a song. It would start off like one of them, but then you've got to use your songs to battle in the end, so it turns into like an RPG.
Wow.
That's my idea.
Is it turn-based?
It could be. Yeah, it's like a duet, like back and forth. Okay, so that's my game, All Star Barry. You're next, young.
So what's my game?
So you gotta do the initial CD. I like everything failure.
CG. So this game is called Can Dance, and it's a remake of the Just Dance game on Nintendo Wii, but with modernized graphics and songs. And it also includes original songs from the 80s and 70s for the older generations. So, to sum it up, it is a new version of Just Dance that satisfies everyone's needs.
What genre of game is it?
Music. Yeah, and that's it.
Wait, so how is this different to Just Dance?
It includes songs from the 80s and 70s era to satisfy the needs of the older generations, and also it has upgraded graphics, so when you look at the screen it looks more appealing.
Does it maybe make you in the game?
Yeah, and also it comes with a camera, so you can actually record yourself dancing virtually. So it's very fun to watch replays of how you dance. So yeah, I would recommend buying this game as soon as possible.
Where can we buy it?
Terms and conditions apply.
When does it come out?
Comes out. The release date is July the 25th, 2021 UK. So a few days. So yeah, get your pre-orders in now on Amazon. And yeah, enjoy.
It's only in the Indian version of Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we move over to Rian.
Alright, I want to think of something.
So you got Eliza,
Elaborate fixations.
Wow, have you been thinking about that? Sorry,
No. Originally I was going to say eternal flashlight, but I thought that was just lame. Elaborate fixations, right?
Okay.
What is a fixation? Is it like you're stuck on something?
Yeah.
Like you focus. So, yeah, it's a puzzle game.
Oh.
But it's a puzzle, but the puzzle also involves a story, and it's based in ancient Egypt. So it's part story, part RPG.
Okay.
Part puzzle,
Oh, okay.
part RPG. So instead of like doing battles, you're doing puzzles.
Oh.
Instead of random battles, it's random puzzles.
Random puzzle.
Yeah.
Walk into puzzles.
Yeah, there's like all these little... You're in like tombs, and there's like these big boulders and stuff. You have to push them around in a certain order. Elaborate fixations, and
I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but this sounds a little bit like how Zelda works, just in that.
yeah, it pretty much is. Well, no. They become very elaborate. Like you have to be like a mastermind of them. At some points you have to do like rocket science level. Like yeah, you have to do like elaborate sums and like stuff. Yeah, you have to like figure, and you have to like actually go and like go in a.
Go to like libraries.
Yeah, or like you have to. Yeah, you have to actually like go to certain places in the world or stuff.
It requires travel.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon Go, but to answer these puzzles to continue this story about Egypt. And when you get to the final boss, what happens? It's the Rubik's Cube. And it turns out the Rubik's Cube was actually an ancient Egyptian device that holds evil power. And that's why people are evil.
Who do Rubik's Cubes? I hate people who do Rubik's Cubes, so yeah, I agree.
Alright, I'm passing it to you, Ethan. H.I. No,
GH. Giant hamsters. That's what I'm going for. It's it's it is a game about an escaped hamster, like from a little girl's room, and his quest is to free all the other hamsters in the city. And then at some point throughout the game, you get special power-ups to make yourself grow, and eventually you get so like big, and
You can't fit on the planet.
yeah, and it's like you become this awful eldritch monstrosity
Oh,
to and you consume planets to
I like the sound.
survive. And it's actually a horror game, but you
Yeah.
are the monster. It's like a reverse horror game.
You think that it's just a cute game at first?
Yeah.
It becomes awful.
Subvert your expectations.
I just thought of something funny. Imagine a horror game. Imagine a horror game, but it's just like horrible. It's like a bad game, and that's the scare. It's like so bad, it's just scary.
Yeah, so that's giant hamsters coming to a cinema near you. So now you got to do I and J.
So, this other game that I've been developing is called Inside Jail. And
Can dance inside jail.
what it's about is, well, first of all, it's a horror game. Because it's about someone who is in prison. They've been convicted of a terrible crime and they want to get out of jail, so they want to escape. Basically, it's about trying to escape from jail. And it's good fun. There's loads of levels, loads of physical combat levels, and loads of puzzle solving levels. So it really tests one's intellect.
Is it like based on like actual prisons or anything?
Yeah, it's based on some renowned prisons such as Alcatraz,
Yeah.
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum.
That's a real one.
So if you're a fan, if you really want to test your ability, I'd recommend this game. It's also very fun and adventurous.
Wait, how is it a horror game? What's the horror aspect?
Oh, there's a lot of blood involved when you have to physically confront other inmates and security guards of
What
the
about
prison.
Folsom Prison, which Johnny Cash talks about.
What?
And
Folsom Prison.
False in prison.
Folsom.
Folsom. What's that?
It's a
Oh,
place
it's just another
apparently.
prison?
Yeah,
Oh.
I was thinking different. I just thought, oh, it was Folsom Prison Blues. Alright, I'm gonna fill up with water. Does anyone know?
Yes.
please.
Right, I'll be
Intermission.
back. You guys just talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Okay. What do you want to talk about?
I would like to talk about the wonderful weather at the minute. I suppose
Fuck it.
it's too hot.
It's way too hot. Can we have a message about global warming being really bad?
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't believe in global warming, certainly now one would. It's so
Yeah.
hot. It's really difficult to breathe at the minute and concentrate.
We have proof that global warming happens. Just comment on this video asking to visit Ryan's attic, and we'll absolutely let you come and experience what global warming is and is doing to our planet. Please. Shit on this microphone or something. That's rust. Never mind. I'd also like to say to those watching, Thanks for tuning in. Way over there. Hello. Hopefully you can see us clearly. Ryan's gone getting water because if we don't get water we may die. Did you take your glass as well to get water?
I don't think you did.
You've been scammed. Do you not want some water?
I'm sure I definitely gave him.
Wait, is there another one down there? Is there two down there? Is there two water bottles? Two glasses even? No, it'll be like right next to here. Okay, so he's taken one of them to fill up for you.
Okay.
Bruh. I know people might be thinking like, oh, what are these boys complaining about? Like, it can't be that warm. 35 degrees isn't too... Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want them in chocolate ice,
Yeah, I'll have one, please.
Do you want some help? Whoa.
Are these alright?
Yeah.
I'm not actually bothered about one.
Thank you, Ryan.
Right, I'll get the... Check that that's still recording.
It is. Red light goes flash.
We're now having a mint chocolate chip ice lolly.
Ice cream's arrived.
Help cool
Okay.
our body
Just
temperatures.
shout up and we'll help. Ice lollies. Yeah, you might think, oh, what are these boys complaining about? Because it's like 35 degrees in some places. Like it's just like the normal temperature, innit?
I mean, in America, it's been 50 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. But British houses have fuck all ventilation. Because you're supposed to keep the heat in. Because it's really...
Yeah, it's normally cold in it.
Yeah, it's fucking shite usually. So all the houses are really thick-walled and the windows don't really let air in properly. So we've just got muggy, clammy, fucking 35-degree heat.
We're not prepared for this heat wave.
No, none of us saw this coming.
It's having a big impact on British society at the minute. People
Yeah.
are having to
Everyone's complaining.
leave work because it's too hot to work, and people are having to just stay at home and keep hydrated. Sorry.
Yeah, make sure you drink water. I'm gonna put this down and eat my lolly. Oh, what a victory for the common people. Oh, I found that. You know McDonald's?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen the frappes they do? It's like iced coffee.
Oh, I've not seen that. No.
They usually do like a chocolate one and a caramel one.
All right.
But yesterday I went and they have a limited edition mint one.
Yeah.
And you know how when you have like, if you have, say you had like an ice cream milkshake or something, and they mix the ice cream into it.
Yeah.
You would expect it to taste of mint and chocolate, yeah?
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Like these have like a mint inside and then chocolate on the outside, so you eat them both together. This was literally just mint. It's just a mint drink, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Go to McDonald's and get yourself a mint frappe. They're quite good. Keeps away the heat but does not quench your thirst. Oh no. Huh?
Oh.
Anyway, I'll bring in yours with Elliot in a minute. This is Ethan's.
Cheers.
That's mine, and I'll get Elliot's.
Give that air, I'll put it on this desk. Ow.
Elliot, that's yours.
Cheers.
I'll just be a minute.
Elliot, let's play a little game. Oh shit. Let's play a little game. What set do you think this is from? This Lego?
Set one.
Set one. No, I meant like what fucking what Lego set is it from?
I know.
I know what it is as well. I have
Wow.
a really strong feeling I know what it is.
Uh,
What do you think it is, though?
Let's
see who's closest.
Harry Potter castle.
What set in Harry Potter? Because a lot of sets.
The one of the you know the normal school. What's it called? Hogwarts. Yeah.
I guess that does work.
So I think it's from Jabba's palace or something. What is it?
Elliot was closer.
Really? Shit.
Yeah, it's.
Bruh.
If I'm remembering right,
You're not.
it's. If I'm remembering right, it's from a Lego set. You know the bit in. I think it's Chamber of Secrets where Dobby gets freed
Oh, like when he gets gas.
when he gets the sock.
Yeah.
It's that.
Right.
I think.
Like that hole?
A bit of a rubbish set, but I wanted Dobby, so.
I see. Because you're not bought a better set with Dobby, is that not many?
I can't remember the circumstances. Maybe I just didn't have that much money on me. Right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Ryan Deacon again. GLITCHTIMEFAIL, baby. Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Wait, let's see if this is still recording. Think so. Oh, this is going to be a long video. How long do you think this is going to be? 1,000,000 years long. Right. You did In Jail, which is IJ, okay?
Inside jail.
EFG. No. HIJKL. K9? No, K9 begins with a C, doesn't it? K. KKK. What's the word? L. Legion. And it's a historical sort of action adventure game where you play as the bad guys, the KKK. And it's sort of a twist on the KKK. It's like a sci-fi take on the KKK. And it's kind of cool, really.
Sci-fi in what sense?
Like, they have the KKK robes, but they're all like kind of half robot cool looking.
I don't know if you're allowed to.
Yeah, and there will be action figures for kids too. KKK Legion.
How can you tell the difference between each KKK?
They're all different colours like the Power Rangers. But different shades of white.
Oh, okay. Different shades of white. Is there a black one?
There's a dark grey one. Right. And I want to say, it's a good game.
It's good.
But
It is good.
there's like one like section in the game, and it is like many people say it's like the worst dungeon in a game of all time. It's like it actually has made some people like they had to get therapy afterwards because of how like it's like shockingly badly designed. Like the design's just awful. And it's this.
Wait, do you mean like shocking to experience because it's like offensive and racist, or like shocking because it's really badly designed?
Yeah, it's so bad. Like you have to like.
Nothing else. Badly designed.
Yeah,
Right.
badly designed. Basically, the quest is you have to save a cat from a dungeon, but like there is like 50 doors, and like if you go through any of them all, it sends you 5 hours
Of game progress back.
backwards, right?
Wow.
No, but it builds up. It keeps building up, right? So you don't actually go there straight away, but it kind of builds
So
up.
at the end,
So at the end, it takes you back. How many times you got it wrong? You go back. Like you can actually go back.
before the game.
Yeah, and it shows you just like a long. No. You can go back before the game, and you're playing a game where you're the developer. And like you have to just like solve all these like rubbish things about his wife, and like he's like in the middle of a divorce and stuff. And yeah, it's just awful.
Fucking terrible.
It's like actually awful, and the music's awful. It's just like ear piercingly, just horrible. Right. And nobody knows Nobody actually, nobody in the development team remembers making that bit. It just is there. Right.
What was it called again?
KKK Legion. Right. What's the two letters after K? L. K L M N. M N.
MN.
Do you want to go to the loo?
No, it's fine.
M N.
I'll go after my turn. Ah, fuck. So MN. I can't get over that. I like, I like that so much.
Say the first thing that comes into your head.
Okay, so MN. Mono Knights.
Okay.
So it's a game that's completely like monochromatic, so it's all black and white and grey.
Alright.
And it's about you're a vampire, but obviously because it's in black and white and you're a vampire, you need to figure out when it's nighttime.
Alright.
But because everything looks the same, no matter like what time of day it is, you've just got to figure it out based off like what you can see in the environment, and like you have to like learn people behaviors and shit.
That could actually be kind of cool. 'Cause that could be a real game. Mono Knights. Mono Knights sounds like a game.
I had the word mono for ages, and was like no idea what to go with. Yeah, I don't know what the end goal for the game is yet. I would say maybe you've got to get back home to where are vampires? Transylvania, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get back home to Transylvania.
Wow. And maybe the humans are maybe out to get you. And you have to
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so Mono Knights.
Cool.
That's a Kickstarter.
Mono Knights.
There you go, you got,
So-
O and P. I love KKK Legion so much.
So, this game is called Operation Power,
Okay.
and basically, a young child receives an invitation from a rich man to some unknown headquarters on a deserted island.
This, I don't mean to be funny, but this sounds a lot like Jeffrey Epstein type stuff.
And when he arrives, he's invited into a laboratory. And within this laboratory, is presented with a device. And by pressing the button of the device, he receives unlimited powers.
Cool.
And he's then told that his destiny is to protect the world from outside invaders known as aliens. And the game goes on. And the game goes on. It becomes basically your average science fiction action game. And you can play. A big pro of this game is that it has multiplayer levels, so two twins can play together and not have to fight over the remote.
Why do they have to be twins?
Two twins or brothers or friends. You get the idea, anyway. Yeah. By the way, it's not just to clarify. It's not limited to twins.
Yeah.
Any two players, of any any category, can play the game. Yeah, and it's a good game. It has modernized graphics with HDMI, and
Oh yeah, get in.
because of the console this game is designed for, it comes with remote control vibration.
What console is
PlayStation and Xbox.
Which PlayStation?
PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and whatever the latest Xbox is.
Xbox Series X.
There you go, fellas.
I hate the naming.
So yeah, it's a good game. I'd recommend it. And it's available on Amazon for students. So if you're a student, you'll be entitled to discount on this product. So yeah, I thoroughly recommend it, and
Wait,
I hope you enjoy it.
What the enemies are called again?
The enemies are called. They're known as aliens.
That was pretty good.
So
Wait,
yeah,
what genre was it? Was it sci-fi?
sci-fi action.
Okay.
Science.
Right. What's my last?
You've got Q and R.
Queen. No, not Queen. Queen. No, that's not good. I was gonna say Queen Rebellion, but it's not very good. Quesadilla Resistance. And yeah, it's like a kids game. It's like a silly take on a sci-fi Star Wars thing, and it's a shoot 'em up. And instead of like the Imperial Star Destroyer, it's a giant quesadilla. And yeah, it's basically just like Space Invaders clone, but with the quesadilla. And they all have like funny sound effects when you shoot them, like blah blah blah. And it's like got like a crazy cool edgy art style with like farts and bogies all over it. That's it.
That's it. That's Quesadilla.
Quesadilla Rebellion Resistance. There you go, Ethan. There's your time. I feel a bit sick, do you?
A little bit.
We've had too much pizza, a little bit too much whiskey, and a little bit.
A little bit too much whiskey. We've had one.
I know.
That's too much. It's more than a man can handle.
Yeah, but too much pizza, milk,
Water.
quesadillas, Right, go ahead, Ethan.
So S&T.
Star Trek.
Yeah, no one's thought of that one before. So my game with the initials S&T is sound teeth.
Sound teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you play as a boy or a girl, you can choose either, who gets into a really bad dentist accident, and the only way they can communicate is by like a xylophone plonker.
Oh yeah.
They do that on their teeth,
Oh,
and
right.
it's like the echolocation, and that's the only way they can figure out where they are. And you play the game, and you go through like life and school, and you gotta communicate with your teachers by learning like how to talk using your like teeth. And in the final act of the game, it's a very story driven game. In the final act of the game, you have to find the dentist who wronged you, and you make his teeth do the exact same thing, and you don't tell him how to communicate in the right way. You tell him the wrong things, and then you laugh at him for the remainder of the credits. And that's, what was it? Sound teeth. Sound teeth.
Cool. I'm imagining these unique little characters. The sound teeth.
See what? U and V. Ultraviolet.
Let me think about this one. UV.
Why is it only the black?
What is it again?
U and V.
I think they used to have all colours, I don't know.
That's weird that it's only them that's black.
So this game is called Underpinned Vision, and it's fantasy genre.
Wait, what's the first word? Underpinned.
Underpinned.
I thought you said underpaid.
And it's about a guy who underpinned vision.
What is it about? Sorry.
And it's about a guy who has these fantasies in his dreams, and he begins to feel terrorized by these fantasies because each one of them is a major tragedy. And what happens is, whatever happens within his dreams happens shortly afterwards within reality. So the guy feels a duty to control these fantasies.
What?
There's some dogs barking or something.
Oh yeah.
You're being shouted, I think. I think you're being shouted.
Am I?
Yeah.
I've not heard shouts.
Are you not thinking about the dogs? there was dogs barking. Did you hear that? Hello? Hello? It must have been the dogs. Could you hear dogs?
Sounded like your mum.
Alright, maybe you... We both heard dogs. You heard my mum say my name, so...
I'm sure I definitely heard it. Anyway, back to
Underpinned.
Underpin Vision. Yeah, and obviously now you know why it's called Underpin Vision, because the visions are so they're so
Vivid.
supported by everyday behaviours and occurrences.
Yeah, you
So-
just had a vision of
So
my mum's
so what he sees in his dreams happens in reality. So yeah, it's about the guy's ability, the main protagonist. It's about his ability to control his dreams to avoid disasters occurring within the world.
That sounds crazy.
It is a bit of a wild
What
game.
would you do in the game, though?
Uh,
Now that you mention it, it is a bit of a wild game.
the game involves a lot of therapeutic sessions.
It's just therapy.
Yeah, and
Wait,
the dream,
we already had a therapy game.
the responses.
You have to go to therapy for that was KKK.
Oh no, it was everyday failures. Everyday failures. He went to
So maybe if you're a psychology student, you'd enjoy this game.
But only then would you maybe like it.
Yeah. So I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't recommend this game to everyone, but if you think it would be of deep interest to yourself, then by all means purchase it. Comes out soon and is available on Amazon, on all consoles, even PC. So yeah.
Because we need to get downstairs in a minute. We're gonna die.
WX, go.
WX. Wario.
Is this licensed?
No, let's not do Wally's.
X-ray.
X.
You could, if you put like, in initials, they don't really use the A or anything.
I've got it.
So you could say what a xenophobe.
Alright. Right. Well, Wally X, okay? And it's where's Wally? X. Where's, like Dragon Ball. You know, like how Dragon Ball Z is like the more cool, edgy version of Dragon Ball? Wally X is like, Wally has to, instead of you trying to find Wally in Where's Wally, or as Americans know it, Waldo. Where's Waldo? Wally X, Wally has to find the man that murdered his dad. And he has to...
Say Wally has to find you.
No, my God. That's the plot twist. At the beginning of the game, it says, please give us a picture of you, and you don't really know why it's there for. And then at the end, you're the boss.
Whoa, what was that?
Sometimes I make a weird noise.
Alright, yeah, fair enough, I can't argue that.
That's it, and it's the game I would liken it to is Metal Gear Solid or Red Dead Redemption.
Right, I can't argue enough. I don't know enough about those games to argue that it's...
I've never played either of them.
Sick.
I played Metal Gear Solid 5 for a bit, but I think
I remember you had that map in your room.
I think I was playing it wrong because I was just doing the same thing over and over again.
Apparently 5's like the worst one.
Really?
Yeah.
Some people like it a lot.
Yeah, some people are like really
I-
divided on it.
I did not. I was bored by it. It was just the same thing over and over again. I felt like I was doing something wrong.
So Y and Z, I would like to make a game called...
Your Zebra.
I was gonna say Your Zoo, so it's
Oh.
quite similar.
Well, isn't your zoo just like Zoo Tycoon or whatever?
That's what I was thinking basically. But maybe I'll go for something else. Maybe I will say. Maybe I'll take your idea and go Young Zebra.
Alright.
And
It's a rapper who wants to become a zebra. No, it's a zebra who wants to be a rapper.
yeah,
And that's his stage.
and he goes on All Star Barry, and it ties round
my
to the entire
God.
thing. Oh my god, that's my game. Game of the Year winner 2022.
Wraps up the first episode of the GLITCHTIMEFAIL.
It's so warm.
Was that cringy what I just did?
Yeah, but it's funny.
I might cut that bit out. I might just fucking cut the plug on all this shit. I just might fucking.
Go behind your curtain.
I might just. Don't look at me! Don't you look at me! I might even put him on. I might just.
It's looking at you. It's looking at you.
I might even. I am the one, don't need a gun to get respect upon the street. Goodbye.